you're about to start a rent-to-rent business, then watch this first. These 5 mistakes can wipe out your time, your money, or both. I've been mentoring rent-to-rent clients for years now. HMO, serviced accommodation, social housing, and I can tell you the truth. These mistakes are avoidable, but most new investors still walk right into them. By the end of this video, you'll know the 5 biggest traps new investors fall into, how to avoid them, the 1 mindset shift that will separate you from the 99% of people who never get results. I'll also link my free training that breaks the entire model down the right way. People chasing deals without being compliant, trying to secure a deal before you've got the basics in place is like trying to drive a car without a license or had training. Landlords and agents can smell it. They'll just shut you down instantly with your tonality. You haven't learned sales, negotiation. It's very structured. It's not just, hi, is this property available? You know, what we do is, it's nothing like that. It's a clear structure to it. Once you get compliant and you have that structure, it gives you the confidence that you're taking yourself seriously, and agents and landlords can tell. Get your limited company from Company's House, get ICO registration, your business insurance, your pitch structure sorted, done. Now it's go time. Sound my Mentee Ollie Mark III, because I've got 3 Ollies on the program right now, flipped the script from feeling unsure to confidently submitting their offer in less than 2 weeks. So everybody would like a virtual assistant or someone to take it off their hands because they're the professional, they're the property manager, they're a property management company, they must know what they're doing. They're going to solve all of your problems, they've got all of the systems, they're perfect, they're managing multiple properties, they must know what they're doing, right? Wrong. Could not be further from the truth. The amount of clients I've had who have given their first unit to a property management company and then I've just gone like this, why have you done that? And really struggled to recover from them giving it away because these companies don't have a clue. So if you haven't run the system yourself, you're just outsourcing your ignorance. So systemize after you've mastered it. The whole point is learn, systemize, then you can outsource it once you've mastered it, not before. Otherwise you're simply just paying someone to break your business instead of building it. You've put in all of that hard work at the front end, don't give the rest of it to somebody else. You need to learn all of the ins and outs of this business, so when you do eventually look at taking on a property management company, you can look at everything that they do and be like, why are you not doing this? Or how do you do that? If this was to happen, how would you manage it? Because you've handled all of these things before, you know what to look for, not just to assume they know what they're doing. So the absolute brutal truth is a lot of people are emotionally led when they view their first properties especially, but most properties, they're always emotionally attached. Like, oh, this looks very nice. Nobody cares about whether it looks nice. Does it cash flow? Is it on a conservative basis? Have you used comparables in the immediate area to structure your offer? What break clauses are you putting in the contract to protect yourself? Everything in rent-to-rent is cover your own ass. So always use a rent-to-rent calculator based off of other comparables. Know your maximum offer and your minimum profit margin. You need to ultimately know when to walk away. Everybody gets emotionally attached and they're never really willing to walk away. This is where a lot of people without mentors take on properties and then they'd rather take it on and try it than walk away, but actually they're walking into a huge headache and a lot of stress. Quite often leads to those people complaining on Facebook and Instagram of why this business model does not work, when in fact they didn't make it work. So don't copy gurus. Most of these online gurus have never actually had a rent-to-rent themselves. They really haven't. I've been in this game too long. I can see who's genuine and who isn't. I think it's quite evident that I've had rent-to-rent properties, multiple, many of them, in all the strategies. My story of how I got started is at the very start of my YouTube channel. That was way before I even started coaching. So these gurus, don't copy them. They're all using out-of-date tactics. They're all copying each other because they think that is what's live and what's working, when in fact it's 5-year-old tactics. So don't copy their strategy, don't copy their pitch deck. Stop parroting numbers that you don't even understand because they don't understand them. That's not building a business, it's building a facade. Landlords want to work with professionals, so become one. Learn it properly, test it, then talk it. There's no way around this one, right? This is straight away, you need to push yourself outside of your comfort zone. You've been sat inside your comfort zone way too long. This is why I introduced a mindset coach to the program, because everybody has got the same kind of way of life. We go to work, we come home, we cook tea, we live for the weekends. As much as we really try to tell ourselves we don't, we do, or I used to, you know, and I very openly admit I was stuck in that way. And it's a massive battle in your mind to get out of that routine and start calling estate agents and landlords and trying to sell them something that you're not even doing yet, you're brand new to. It's a huge mindset wrap. Instill confidence in yourself that this does work, hence why being in a solid community of like-minded people can really help you on your way. I introduced a mindset coach to our mentorship to really help people position themselves yourselves in terms of you can do this. I think that's really important. I don't actually know of another mentorship or program, property training program, that has a mindset coach dedicated to the mentees. So yes, the phone calls, you can't get away from them. There's also Canva. A lot of people use Canva. There's other mentors teaching that you do sponsored ads on Facebook. Don't forget, these guys who are rent-to-rent experts, what are they? Also social media experts and social media ads experts, because that's a massive field in itself, and they will be telling you to spend at least £1,000 a month on a sponsored ad, which is a huge audience. Currently learning is huge. Sponsored ads, it's not something that a rent-to-rent person who's learning how to build a rent-to-rent business can also learn ads. It's a minefield. Gurus who are teaching ads to get to landlords, that tactic is, again, over 5 years old. Does not work in this market anymore. So no amount of Canva, Notion board, sponsored ads, AI prompts will get you a deal. It's all in those phone calls with landlords and agents, building relationships. One of my mentees, Adam, made 184 phone calls. He got 2 deals from that. That was going to cash flow $12.50 a month. Then 2-3 weeks later, he landed 3 more deals. Now he's actually selling one of those deals because he feels a bit inundated. Suddenly gone from nothing to 5 deals. So he's selling 1 deal to help him kind of fund the other 4. That's from building relationships. Cassie and Richard got their first rent-to-rent deal on their 2nd ever phone call. It's extremely lucky. You just got to be in the right place at the right time. But to be in the right place at the right time, you have to be consistent in the marketplace. But yeah, Cassie and Richie got exceptionally lucky. 2nd phone call, they landed 5 HMO deals eventually. But the point is, you can't cheat the reps. You've got to do the thing. And if you want the full training that breaks this down step by step, compliance, offers, numbers, deal sourcing, service accommodation, HMO, saves you months of trial and error, or even like looking on social media or YouTube on how to do this, how to do that, then go to the description, click the link for the free training and give it a watch. So if you're serious about getting into rent-to-rent, avoid these 5 mistakes like your future depends on it, because it kind of does. And before YouTube sends you off into the random universe of YouTubers and sends you onto a video that you don't even want to watch, click my next video before it sends you somewhere else. And remember, these 5 mistakes can wipe out your time, your money, or both.